Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I want to share with you some hot weather fragrances. Fragrances that you wear when it's hot outside, child, okay? Because it is hot now. But I'm not complaining because I'm one of those people who want summer to last a little bit longer this year because although I love fall and winter, I'm such a holiday girl. I love decorating. I love cooking. I love the candles, the pumpkins, the pumpkin spice, the leaves changing, and all that. Okay, all that. But I'm enjoying the summer. Okay, I'm enjoying the off-the-shoulder moments. I'm enjoying the glistening, smooth skin. I'm enjoying the brunches outside. I'm enjoying the beaches and the pools and all of the things that summer has to offer. Okay, but I want to share with you some hot weather fragrances today because although I love me some summer, my sweet, fruity, cloying fragrances cannot be worn right now, like in the heat, at night, or in a temperature-controlled environment. But if I'm going to be outside with the bees in the parks and with the sun beaming, I need something a little bit more fresh, a little bit more citrus, a little bit more clean smelling. So if you want to know about these fragrances here today, then just continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button turns gray. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thumbs up the video so I know you love my content. And finally, leave me a comment below so we can get to know each other. Now, let's get started with the video. All right, y'all. So I feel like the majority of the people that's on this channel love a loud fragrance. You guys love beast mode fragrances. You guys want to be smelled before you're seen. And I feel you. We here. Okay, I feel you. But, I mean, y'all, there's a time and a place for everything. And the time right now, especially while it's so hot outside, it's a time for citrus scents, for fresher scents, more aquatic scents. So let's start with the honorable mention because we have a lot to get through. So let's just jump right in. So the honorable mention is actually an oil and it's by Nest and it's Seville Orange. Y'all, this is a citrus scent, okay? But let me tell y'all, it's a sweet citrus. It smells so good. Layered with any one of these fragrances here today, or, you know, other fragrances, other fruity fragrances, other summertime, you know, type fragrances, or fragrances that have citrus notes, or fragrances that you want to bring out a citrus note in, Seville Orange is your girl. Like I said, it's a sweet citrus. The notes are orange peel, pink grapefruit, and neroli. Let me tell y'all something. Since getting this, I don't wear any Kilian Love Don't Be Shy or Love Don't Be Shy Extreme without putting this in my cream. Because this layer with the Kilian is everything, okay? But also with some of these fragrances on this list. So I just had to put this in this list as an honorable mention, y'all. Because this right here, the Seville Orange, do not sleep. This one is so good. Let me get a little whiff. Just a little whiff. Oh, she's good. Yes, y'all. I'm telling you. All the Nest oils are amazing. You guys can get all of them. Maybe the sandalwood, I would say, if you're someone who doesn't like unisex type scents, then maybe that one isn't one for you. But get all of them. And the vanilla one is in stock. I'll link everything that we're going to talk about today in the video in the description box. Seville Orange, honorable mention. All right. So let's get to the first scent. And it's an Aqua Allegoria scent by Guerlain. It's Limon Verde. First of all, first and foremost, I just chose this one because other than the fact that it smells so incredibly good, I mean, I just had to give her a little bit of love because I've been speaking of the other ones a lot lately. But this one, guys, if you love lemon, if you love lime, if you love woody, then you need this. It also has a little bit of fig in it, so it gives it like a little sweetness as well. I think I done told you all the notes, child. Lime, green notes, fig, sugar cane, and tonka bean. So it does have a little bit more to it. It's not just a citrus scent. I don't want anything that's just like a bland citrusy or bland aquatic type scent. It's going to have a little bit more sprinkled in. And this one has that sugar cane. It has the fig note. It also has green notes. So you're definitely getting a little bit of freshness, but guys, it smells so good. It's a daytime scent for me. I feel like the majority all these fragrances, maybe one or two can be worn at night. It depends, child, because if you're just going out at night and it's casual, then you can do that. But if it's like a sexy date night, I wouldn't reach for any of these fragrances. Personally, I'm gonna need something a little bit with more depth, you know what I mean? But for the sun, to be outside in a hot summer heat, perfect, guys, perfect. Limon Verde by Guerlain's Aqua Allegoria line. I'm gonna let you guys know this now. A lot of the fragrances on this list have lemon and lime and woody notes, okay? I love that scent profile. In the summertime, in the hot heat, give me something lemony, limey with a woody base, and I'm all here for it. So this is Bohemian Lime by Goldfield and Banks. This is now being sold on soavantgarde.com. It is actually in stock, so you can use my discount code THEGREAT20 and save 20%. Like I said, it's a limey, woody scent for the daytime, perfect for the day. It's a unisex scent, but honestly, guys, I feel like it doesn't lean in either way. I feel like if a woman is wearing this, it smells nice and feminine on her. If a man is wearing this, it's going to smell manly on him. Let me not say feminine. It's not feminine because it's not like a pretty girl scent. It's just a lemony. Let me tell you the notes so you can get the idea. It's lime, vetiver, bergamot, sandalwood, cedar, and coriander. So it doesn't have any of those feminine frou-frou la-la type notes, but it's so light and airy that a woman can carry it off. Does that make any sense? So yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't smell feminine, but it smells so beautiful. And smell it on your skin, because smelling it out the nozzle or smelling it on a piece of paper isn't going to do it any justice. And another thing, when you guys smell samples and you're like, oh, it didn't last on me. A little sample like this, guys, it's not going to give you much performance. That's just going to be there so you can smell it and get an idea of what the fragrance smells like. But do not judge the performance from a small little sample. This lasts on my skin. For a fresh fragrance, this is considered a freshie in my opinion. Although it has a woody base, it's a freshie. It doesn't have poor performance on me. You know, I do my routines, I layer the whole bit. So if you're judging this from a sample, I suggest not to. My humble opinion, don't come for me. I'm just saying, because the sample just isn't going, it just doesn't have enough girth. It doesn't have enough oomph that's gonna make it, you know what I mean, like last on your skin. It's so small. Like if you have a decant, maybe 8 mil, not maybe, but if you have like an 8 mil, even a 5 mil possibly decant, you can, you know, maybe judge the performance a little something. But you have to overspray your fragrances. And if you're just doing this and doing that and saying it's not gonna last on you, then you're right, it's not gonna last on you. One of my favorites from the Goldfield and Banks line that I've smelled so far. The other ones to me smell masculine. I have Pacific Lime that I love, Bohemian, no, not Pacific Lime, Pacific Rock Moss, Bohemian Lime, and of course Sunset Hour. Those are my top 3. Actually, those are my favorite. Those are the only ones that I have. The other ones were shipped off to Bay because they smell too masculine. But this one right here is perfect. It's unisex. It works for both parties in a hot heat. Bohemian Lime by Goldfield and Banks. Okay, so now we have your pretty girl, feminine, airy, light fragrance for the summer, and it's Delina La Rosée. Look at this gorgeous bottle. I just love the frosted bottle. It just reminds me of some type of a drink, and it actually smells like a drink as well. Something like rose water with a little bit of alcohol. Like I can't describe it, but it does smell like something that I've tasted before. I think I tasted a drink like a rose water lemonade at Restoration Hardware. I think that's what this is reminding me of. Guys, this is beautiful. You can save 20% on soavantgarde.com using my discount code THEGREAT20. Now, if you do not like Delina, I think that you will like this scent because it doesn't have that sharpness as this is my scent of the day, so I can keep spraying, honey. I can go in. It doesn't have that sharpness as the original Delina, and it doesn't have that creaminess of Delina Exclusive. I feel like the Delina range has something for everybody. If you want something loud, if you want something fresh, if you want something light and airy, there's something for you. This fragrance can be worn to work. It can be worn in the day, like to brunch, running around, running errands. It's not a sexy fragrance for me. It's not a nighttime fragrance for me. Not that you can't, you know you can, but for me, I'm gonna wear Delina Exclusive at night, and this is like summer days, running errands, or even a little bit more dressed up, more elevated, you know, nice summer outfit, nice casual summer outfit. This is perfect for, and it lasts long. I want to say it gives me like 6 hours on my skin. It lasted longer than I thought it was gonna last, y'all, because I'm like, is this like the EDT version of Delina? You know what I mean? Like the more watered down version of Delina. It does have watery, like a watery nuance to it, but it definitely has more staying power than an EDT, because I don't even think it's listed as an EDT. It's just La Rose. It opens up with lychee. There's pear, bergamot, peony, Turkish rose, watery notes, floral notes, white musk, woody notes, and Haitian vetiver. It's low green. Like I said, it's watery, it's fresh, it's airy, it's light, it's beautiful, and perfect for the hot weather. Delina La Rose by Parfums de Marly. Next up, we have Burberry Her, the EDT. And guys, I smelled this in Neiman Marcus earlier this year, and I was like, let me get it in the, you know, spring, summertime, because it's an EDT and it came out in the winter, or maybe not the dead of winter, but it definitely was cold. Like I wouldn't have been wearing it when I smelled it. But I smelled it, walked around Nordstrom. I smelled it in Nordstrom, walked around, handled my business wherever else in the mall. And before I left, because I parked by the Nordstrom exit, I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and get this fragrance now. Although I'm not going to wear it now, let me get it now because it's that good. So I got it. Like I got it in the winter and I started wearing it very, very early spring in the house, because this is a hot weather scent. This has a juicy pear note, guys. It's like a watery, juicy, just so fresh and so clean. It does have the Burberry Her DNA, but a little bit more green and more fresh, and I love this. It opens up with pear. There's black currant, strawberry, pink pepper, honeysuckle, peony, lily of the valley, rose, musk, and cedar. Now, the strawberry in here, you smell it, but you don't really smell it like that. I feel like the strawberry just gives it that Burberry Her DNA, but it's not a strawberry forward fragrance. It's green and you smell the juicy pear. Like not a sweet pear. It's one of those bright green, hard, like when you bite into the pear, it's like crunchy, like it's that type of pear, guys. And those are the pears that I love. I don't like the soft pears. Like to eat, I love smelling them in my fragrances, but for me to eat, I want you to be nice and hard and nice and okay. Anywho, Burberry Her, the EDT. Next on the list by Chanel, we have Chance Eau Fresh. And guys, I don't really speak about Chanel fragrances on my channel. I do have a few and I love the ones that I have, but the Chance fragrances definitely have to be one of my favorites. I have the pink one, Chance Eau Tendre. I picked that one up earlier this year in April at the Sephora sale. I got 20% off of that one. That could have been on this list as well, but I felt like I wanted to speak about Chance Eau Fresh because honestly, guys, this one is beautiful. This one smells like tea, kind of like a green tea with lemon. Like a cold green tea with lemon, and I love it. On a hot day, what? Get your life with Chance Eau Fresh. It opens with lemon, there's cedar and citron, there's water hyacinth, there's pink pepper, jasmine, patchouli, white musk, vetiver, teak wood, iris, and amber. And although it has iris in this fragrance, guys, this doesn't give me any powdery vibes like whatsoever. It gives me a lemony, green iced tea that you would want to drink, you know what I mean? But imagine a lot of ice in it. It just has like a cooling nature to it, and I love it. Chance Eau Fresh by Chanel. Another one I picked up earlier this year at the Sephora sale is by Replica, and it's Under the Lemon Tree. Y'all, it's something about this fragrance that when I smelled it, I was like, I mean, whatever, like it's cool, it's nice, but I could not leave it in the store because I kept smelling it and I was just like, wow, like this smells, it's something in this fragrance. I don't know what the note is in this fragrance that just draws me to it, but I love this fragrance. It doesn't even have any lemons in it. I mean, how, Sway? Like this is Under the Lemon Tree, but there's no lemons on the tree. Like you're literally under the tree. They ain't say you had lemons in the fragrance. They just said you're sitting under the lemon tree, but all the lemons are not. The lemons ain't on the tree. Okay, y'all. It opens up with lime. There's petitgrain, there's cardamom, there's green tea, there's mate, coriander, white musk, cedar, and rock rose. it doesn't last a really long time on my skin. However, I layer it with my lemon body yogurt from the Body Shop, which is, listen, chef's kiss, love that. If y'all can get out to get the lemon body yogurt by the Body Shop, get it. I will link it in my description box. It's something about the formulation of that just sticks on, like the fragrances stick on to that and don't go anywhere. So when I layer it with that, I'm getting like 5 to 6 hours on my skin. If not, it's fading in like maybe 4 hours, and that's on my skin. It lasts longer on my clothes, and you guys know I spray my clothes, of course, but we're just speaking about on skin. It's not a skin scent, but it's not a super heavy projector. It's a fragrance that I would wear running errands. It's a fragrance I would wear to breakfast, lunch, you know, not doing too much. I'm not super elevated. I'm probably wearing like a linen shirt and some cut up jean shorts and sandals. You know what I mean? Like, that's another one of my uniforms in the summertime, linen shirt and some cut up shorts. This is that type of vibe because it's very crisp, very clean. You know what I mean? But it has a little bit something going on to it, but not too much. Like, I'm not trying to get a whole bunch of compliments, but you do know that I'm here. Under the Lemon Tree by Replica. All right, y'all. I'm not one to say that something smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. You all know that. If you know this channel, if you know me, you know I'm not that girl, okay? However, this one right here, it kind of smells like Baccarat Rouge with citrus. Y'all, it does. It gives me Baccarat Rouge 540, but with a whole lot of citrus. Let me tell y'all something. Out of all the fragrances that people say smell like Baccarat Rouge, I've never smelled the whole entire world of fragrances that smell like Baccarat Rouge. Let's be clear. But all the fragrances in my collection that are referenced to Baccarat Rouge 540, like Burberry Her, or Greenwich Village, or I'm sure there's more, but I'm drawing a blank right now. But out of all of the fragrances that they say smell like BR 540, I'm going to have to go on a limb and say this one right here, this is the real one that smells like Baccarat Rouge 540. But like I said, with a ton of citruses, okay? So if you love Baccarat Rouge 540, but you want something for the heat, like to be outside in the sun and feel a little bit more cool, not too sweet, not too medicinal smelling, then TREJAUNE. Did I even tell y'all the name? I'm sorry. This is TREJAUNE by Electimuss. TREJAUNE by Electimuss is for you. Now, you can save 20% on this fragrance using my discount code THEGREAT20 if it's in stock on soavantgarde.com. Now, let me tell y'all the notes, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. Now, there's a bunch of notes like ambergris, oak moss, and all that. So just imagine Baccarat Rouge, you know, in the base. But let me tell you the citrus notes in the opening. It opens up with blood orange. Then there's mandarin orange. Then there's a lemon. Then there's bergamot, okay? Very, very citrusy. And then, of course, you have saffron and sage and lavender, ambergris, you know, the whole bit. So, yeah, it's giving you, yeah, it's definitely giving you Baccarat Rouge 540, but citrusy. And I love it, guys. I love, love, love this fragrance. Very citrusy, very powerful, very strong. It's not a citrus fragrance that's going to fade on your skin. It's not a citrus fragrance that's just going to like dissipate into the air. This lasts, okay? It lasts and lasts. And I feel like for the people who don't like Baccarat Rouge 540, I know y'all are out there, and I'm not going to, you know, I kind of want to, but I'm not going to do that because we're all entitled to our own opinion. But if you don't like Baccarat Rouge 540, try TREJAUNE by Electimuss. I feel like you'll love this one. It's a unisex scent. It doesn't lean masculine or feminine, in my opinion. It's beautiful, and I'm obsessed. To be honest with you, I have Imperium, and I love that one as well. But I have to say, this one is my favorite. This one is my favorite. Maybe because it gives me the Baccarat Rouge vibe, and you guys know I love Baccarat Rouge 540. But it definitely has something more special to it. It's not a dupe. It's not a clone or anything like that. It just definitely has that dry down, but the citruses are citrusing. Okay? TREJAUNE by Electimuss. Now we have an oldie but a goodie. Guys, this is a classic. It's Dolce Gabbana light blue, but it's the intense version. I wore the light blue, the regular one, for years. Like, honestly, guys, like years. Like, that was, I'm not going to say a signature scent of mine, but I've always had it and I always wore it. I'm over it now. When I smelled the Intense, I was like, okay, like, I'll get this. I'll get the Intense because it still gives me Dolce & Gabbana light blue. It's definitely not as lemony and tart tangy as the original. It has a little bit more sweetness to it. It opens up with lemon. There's Granny Smith's apple. There's marigold, jasmine, amber wood, and musk. You know, there's some people that think this is basic. It's done. It's a has-been. Been there, done that. And I get it. Like, it is what it is. But I still love this fragrance. And on super hot days, I'm just going to have to smell like that super basic has-been. Light Blue Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. So another fragrance by Dolce, but it's actually D&G, is 3 L'Impératrice. So guys, this is such a different scent. Like, what is this? This is your watermelon, but it's not super sweet. It kind of has like a green, woody kind of undertone to it. It's tart. It's not for everybody. I feel like this is one that you either love it or you hate it. And obviously, guys, as you can see from my dent, I love this fragrance. It opens up with kiwi and rhubarb. So if you're one of the people that don't like Delina, you probably won't like this. Not saying that it smells like Delina. It doesn't get... Listen. Let me explain myself. Let me explain. It doesn't smell like Delina. However, it does have that tart rhubarb note in the opening. And also kiwi. Kiwi can be sweet and juicy, but kiwi also can be tart, okay? And the kiwi in this fragrance right here is a little bit tart. There's nothing really sweet about this fragrance. It's more watery, it's more juicy and tart, and I love it. For a hot day, it's perfect. So it opens up with kiwi, rhubarb, pink pepper, watermelon, there's jasmine, there's lemon tree. They got the whole tree in here, child. There's musk and sandalwood. It's more tart, it's juicy, it's watery, and I love it. 3 L'Impératrice by D&G. Next on the list by Tom Ford, we have Mandarino di Amalfi. And guys, look at this bottle. It's the bottle for me. It's so chic, it's so classy, it's so beautiful. It reminds me of the Indian Ocean. Like, this is vacation in a bottle. This is your rich vacation in a bottle, period. And no, it's not like the suntan, sunscreeny type vibe. Not at all. This is aromatic. It's a little spicy. It's minty. It's fresh. Y'all, this is everything. It's a unisex scent, but honestly, I feel like it leans more feminine than the Neroli Portofino. I had Neroli Portofino and I actually returned it because I love Neroli in my fragrances, but in that fragrance, it just leaned more masculine on me. This one right here is perfect. It just smells so rich, so classy, so sophisticated. Like I said, it's aromatic, it's spicy, it's minty, it's citrus, and I'm obsessed. Mandarino di Amalfi by Tom Ford. The last fragrance on the list is by Christian Dior, and it's Rouge Trafalgar. Y'all, this right here is a fruity fragrance. I almost put it in my fruity fragrance video because this fragrance has strawberries, it has raspberries, and a bunch of other red fruits. But honestly, it's so tart and so fresh and almost a little bit, like slightly, just a smidge bitter, that it's perfect for a hot summer day. You know what I mean? It's not cloyingly sweet, although it has strawberries and all the other fruity notes in it, because those fruits mixed up with the strawberries, like the raspberries and all of that, it makes it more tart. It's super juicy, but it's not, how can I say? It's super juicy and super watery, but it's not sweet. But it's not super tart either. It just smells beautiful. I can't explain it. It smells so beautiful, guys, and it lasts on the skin. Now, don't look at the juice in this bottle and be like, oh, it has strawberries and it's going to give me Burberry her vibes. No, not at all. Although they both have strawberries and raspberries and red fruits and everything like that, this one right here, like I said, leans more tart. Not leans. It's definitely more tart. It's nothing sweet. It's polar opposite of Burberry her, although they share some of the same notes, but I love it. On a hot day, it's perfect. It's classy, it's sophisticated, it smells grown and sexy, you know what I mean? I love it. Rouge Trafalgar by Christian Dior. All right, guys, we've come to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know what are some of your fresh, hot weather fragrances that you've been reaching for. Let's talk about it in the comments below like we always do. Remember to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.